Hello everyone, it's Kay again, and I'm still flying solo. It's a bit exciting and I'm a bit nervous, but just bear with me if you wouldn't mind. Oh, excuse me. The video that I'm doing now is to promote my little selling page and group that I've recently started on Facebook with the support of my friends Amanda Charlesworth and my admin Janet Stokes, who have both been quite inspirational and, as I say, very, very supportive in this. I have had a couple of sales, but I feel, due to my camera work and on the advice of Janet, that showing some of the pieces that I've done in better detail might not go amiss. You will find that there is a welcome to the page. I am hoping in time to do some little giveaways, some discounts on some of the items that I've made. I do ask for payment once an agreement has been made from PayPal, purely and simply because it's easier for you to access PayPal should there be any issues than it is for me to send something out and not receive payment. So I'm not being unfair, I feel, in the request to have payment ahead of delivery and at the point of agreeing a sale. It just looks after both parties, so I hope that's understood and not perceived as me jumping the gun in any way. I've got my little box here of things that I've been making, and I will go on now to show you what in fact and in effect is in the shop. I would say at this point, if you have something in mind that you would like and perhaps you're not happy with colours or with sizings, then that's part of the agreement. That's part of what means it's custom made for you. You can change colour, you can ask for reduction or extension of sizes. This is what makes it a personal service. I also hasten to add at this point that I am not a designer. I find things that please me from beaders on YouTube like Jill Wiseman, Kelly Dale from Off the Beaded Path, and Bronze Pony. I then put them to my own colour scheme. If there are little tweaks I can make here and there, I do, to make it more something that I've put together, but I am not a designer. That needs to be said and made very, very clear for copyright reasons, and because I like to be fair to the people that I have taken inspiration from. So without further ado, I'll just move my little thing out of the way and try and tell you who it is that I've taken ideas from. I'm just going to bring you down a bit closer so that you can see this particular bracelet. It's a very plain clasp with Duracoat seed beads. These are in effect metallic. The square tile, which is a check bead, and then fire polish beads on the top here, and super duos, which all put together make this really, really lovely, lovely bracelet in aubergine, fire polished and purple beads. And it is approximately a size 7, 7.5. To open, you just fold the bar back and pull over the end, and it is a fitted bracelet that goes over the wrist in this manner. It is not particularly meant to dangle or float around on the top of the hand. It is something that's a bit more fitted. So that's the first one. I'll close it up again for you to see, bearing in mind these things are handmade and they do need to be treated with respect, and it helps if you know how to open the clasp and close the clasp. This is another little bracelet here, and it is after the fashion of a bracelet that I made for Scrimping Mummy, Amanda Charlesworth, with a little bead closure here that just falls out. Each bead is hand sewn, as you can see, hopefully on the base. I'll just let that focus, it's not doing terribly well here. And then when you turn it on to the front side, it's made up of little rondelles and the seed beads from the base, which gives it this lovely glittery shimmer. This is quite a small bracelet here, but I'll show it as it looks on the wrist. And you can see it really does dance and shimmer in the light. It's very, very pretty. I try to reinforce and to keep these items strong and safe so that once purchased, the person that wears it gets, oh, I'm trying to find it, considerable pleasure from wearing the little bracelet. So that's number 2. Here is the black and pearl daisy set that I made, and it is a necklace. I'm just looking for the bracelet in my little pot here. That's the bracelet, beg your pardon. And here's the necklace that goes with it. On my selling page, I have got more details of length and size. It's a double bracelet and necklace set with this lovely crystal rondelle closure. If I undo it, you'll see exactly what I mean. Oops, and you just peel off. It went on there, so I've got to figure out how I did it. You just peel off this peel off the bead closure, and then there is this lovely picot hoop that fits over the bead like so, but it's very, very easy to wear, very, very pretty, and you know, is just a nice little thing to have in a girly collection of bead and necklace. It's an actual set, and the colours go together really, really well. I hope I'm keeping in shot here. It's quite difficult showing and bringing it up to the fore. This is an actual bangle, which I'll put down on the table first. There is no closure with it, no clasp. It's made up of really, really pretty beads, super duo, fire polished, and these lovely bronze effect seed beads. This one just pops over the hand like so. It's got quite a vintage feel to it, and were you to want to purchase a closed bangle like this, the measurement required by me is if I just can get over the coughs here, tuck your thumb toward your little finger, and you need to measure from the knuckle here and then right across the thickness of the thumb, and that then gives me the required measurement to allow it to slip over your hand in this manner. Excuse me. And just be worn. It's quite a nice bracelet to wear in 2 or 3 different colours, but it is very, very pretty. There's the other daisy one that is on my little shop, and again it's proving to be very, very popular. This is brown and champagne gold. Excuse me. With the little crystal bead closure on the end all lovely, shiny and very, very pretty. This is another little bracelet with a silver clasp, super duo, excuse me, in black and pink seed beads. A classic wear, very easy to wear. It's very soft and pliable on the wrist. Every bead is hand sewn, which makes it rather special and very, very easy to wear. The next one is in the same make, but this is metallic beads, beautiful for the summertime, with different colours of super duo blended through, and again the bronze bead with a little gold clasp there. This is a clasp that will loosen in time, and you do need to very gently take plier and just close up the opening here, and it does help to keep the clasp safe. It's a wear issue, it's nothing I can do anything about, but to keep it safe on the bracelet, that's what you, on the wrist, that's what you would need to do periodically without using undue force, and it just does keep it extra safe. This is another favourite here, it's a Jill Wiseman, and it's black and gold, glittering in the sunshine here, and it's the super duo and gold coloured bead with the crystal closure. I'm trying to whip through without boring you to death. More of the same on the same theme with this beautiful, beautiful, it's almost a grey pearl, a grey mauve with the silver bead. This is rather richer in reds and purples, and again does exactly the same thing on the wrist. It closes and is really, really pretty. Please excuse me, I'm not in the best of health at the moment. Another set is this, and it looks quite plain and ordinary, but actually when you see it up close, it's a brick bead with a bronze seed bead, and nestled in amongst that to give this little cube effect. Where am I? I've lost you again. Oh dear. Well, if nothing, I should have a good giggle. Is a little green seed bead that just adds to the overall effect, and that's a bracelet and a necklace with a miracle bead closure, and this is one of the few times that I haven't used glass. This is an acrylic bead, but it's very, very pretty and adds to the sorry, overall effect. I will have to make this video again, but for now I just want it up, so I hope the coughing isn't driving you too mad. This is another Jill Wiseman. It's called the Slinky Bracelet, and it's made up of triangular beads which when sewn together give this snake look to the wear. It's very, very pretty actually, and again it's all the seed bead with the clasp closure. Oh, come back this way, yep. And it really is very, very flexible, very, very easy to wear, very comfortable, and is very, very elegant on the wrist, not least of all because it is totally plain, but you can see there it really is gorgeous, really lovely, lovely colour. And this one is a navy blue and green. They call it iris by colour, not really picked up very easily on the dark background, but hopefully you can see the glitter and gleam on the hand. It really is a pretty necklace, bracelet, and this can actually be made into a set with a little pendant on the necklace front. It really is very pretty. You just, with the sun now coming into the conservatory here, you can just pick up the glitter and gleam of the beads. And finally, I have got lots more here, but I don't want to bore you, is the daisy bracelet. Again, it's a Jill Wiseman with this lovely rose clip, and you can see it's the Super Duo with little silver beads in between each of the petals, and then a fire polish bead which sits quite proud on the centre. Very elegant. I have sold one of these in much prettier colours, but for an understated bracelet, this is really very lovely, and again, very easy to wear. The clasp, you just put the two ends together and it slots in like so, and as it does so, you hear a little click, and that's it, safe on the wrist. Very pretty. And finally, another bracelet here in gorgeous colours. It's the recent teal, which I'm hoping is being picked up. I don't know if bringing it down will make it any clearer for you to see. Sorry if I'm driving you nuts. But it is a very beautiful colour in teal and gold and blue Super Duo. Easy to wear with a bronze effect clasp that again you just pass through and link on, and it looks really good and stylish. If I pop it over the wrist. So I hope that gives you better insights into my work. I hope you found it interesting and that it's just given you food for thought if there are people looming on the horizon that you want birthday presents for, or just a gift for yourself. They're not extortionate prices. I am not in this for making lots and lots of money, I hasten to add. I just adore the beadwork, and it's nice to cover the cost of the beads and perhaps an hour of my work. I don't overcharge because I don't feel that that is appropriate when I get so much out of putting these things together. So without further ado, I'm going to leave it all with you, and we'll be back again to show other little things like this torque bracelet, which is absolutely beautiful. You just basically unscrew the bauble bit at the end, which allows you then to take off these three little doodads which fit onto the bracelet, and this is a seed beaded sleeve. Otherwise the bracelet is totally plain, which is another option for wearing. So I'll leave that with you, as I say, and I will be back at a later date when I'm feeling a bit better to show other makes that I have in the pipeline. So thank you for sharing this time with me. It's Kay's Beaded Bling, that's the shop face, and Seed Bead Bling on Facebook. That's the group, which is a closed group, so you need to apply if you're interested to make purchases. Thank you for your time. I will leave links below. Take care everyone. Bye bye for now.